Dogumentary TV, producing the best breed documentaries on YouTube.
Hi, I'm Major Calvo. I own a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. His name is Sargeant Major. I've always been a fan of the bull breeds, and I think I went to maybe about 2 years worth of dog shows, and I just decided to go with a Staffordshire Bull. He's a medium-sized dog, about 40 pounds. Didn't shed a lot, had a great temperament out of everything I read online. So I thought that was a dog for me. He's athletic. I like to go on hikes and be out and be active. And as well, he's very mild-mannered and powerful and soft-natured. I believe the Staffordshire Bull is a great pet. He's very active, when it's time to be active, but also very docile and very loving. I was surprised of his temperament and how he can just feel your energy all the time. He's a really great dog. He's a high energy dog. He's definitely a terrier. So what I try to do is I take him for walks all the time. We run the dog about 15 miles a week. So I try to, keep him active because he does need his daily exercise as any other dog would. During the spring and summertime, we go up to Lido Creek and we'll walk the creek a few miles, and I try to get him into the water, get him more active. He's a purple ribbon AKC champion, so he is a show dog. But I'm looking at other activities to get him into, and I was looking at obedience training, and however I decided on dog protection work.
Angel invited me over to evaluate his little Staffordshire Bull. Morning, how's it going? So my thoughts on Staffordshire Bulls doing protection work is it's an awesome outlet for the dog. They're real athletic, energetic, gives them something fun to do. Of course, they are a small dog, so a lot of people don't understand that the little dog can be a good 5-second lifesaver for you. Keep people away from you while you can get to help.
I just thought it'd be a good way for Major to find a new activity for him. These bull breeds are known for their mouth work or their bite work, so I just thought it'd be something fun for him and something fun for me as well. He's not a Rottweiler, one of these bigger breed type dog, but just something fun for him to do. Give him some work, some activities, something besides just showing in the ring. And you never know, he could buy me a few seconds with this bite protection work so I could better assist or handle a situation that we might be in.
After looking at Major, he has great prey drive, great confidence, the willingness and athleticism to work. I think it'll be a great outlet for the dog.
I've done a lot of research on the breed and dogs in general, and my research online, it just seems like everybody, or not everybody, a lot of people really recommend that raw food diet. So I decided to try it, and I'm happy with it. I've noticed that the raw food does give him a shinier coat, and he enjoys it. So it's something more natural. So I give him the raw food. I'm really happy with what has come about. A typical day, we'll get up early in the morning before I go to work. I usually run him, depending on the weather. I'll run him for a few miles, come back, bring him back. He eats in the morning. There's always someone here at the house, so, he has someone to interact with during the day. When I get home from work, he gets fed again, and then we'll run him or walk him. We definitely play ball all the time. His favorite thing is playing catch. We'll run 4 or 5 miles, we'll come home, and that's the first thing he goes after. And we'll play ball 10, 15 minutes. He loves every type of ball, whether it's a football, racquetball, tennis ball, it doesn't matter. This guy would run run, you know, all day long if he got that chance. I also have a spring pole at the house, so he gets a lot of exercise. I try to keep him busy during the day while I'm out so he doesn't, you know, tear up the yard or anything like that. I haven't had any issues with that. So I just try to keep toys or activities for him to get into himself during the day so he doesn't get himself into trouble. Yes, he is crate trained. He doesn't mind being in the crate, but he has a full run of the house all the time. So I don't have any issues with him in the house. So when I have to crate him, I will crate him, but he knows he's a well-behaved dog, so I don't have issues with that. I started crate training Major as a puppy, you know, for potty issues and to make sure he was safe also, because I don't want him running around and getting into stuff he's not supposed to get into. So yeah, that was the main reason of crate training, and make sure he was safe when I wasn't home, when I was away at work as a puppy, and it's just evolved from there. And the crate training also works when we travel, when we go somewhere. It's a safer way to travel, you know. So when I get in the car, I put the crate in the car, and he knows he's invited, and it's time for him to go with us. So it worked out really well. I mean, it's safer for him, it's safer for me. This is my first Staffy Bull Terrier, so I'm not, you know, I'm a real novice when it comes to this breed. But everything I've looked online, there's really not too many health issues, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. I had him 2 years. There haven't been any health issues so far. He's been health tested, so nothing in the extreme. I think this breed could fit in any lifestyle, whether if you're very active or if you're not. You know, a home or an apartment. He does very well with children. He does very well with my mother. My mother's about 67 years old. He's very soft-natured dog. So I think he could fit in almost in any home. He does need exercise. I mean, he does sometimes get a little anxious when I don't walk him. They really love to be around people. They really love to be inside, whether with me. I call him Shadow. Everywhere I go in the house, he's right next to me. And he doesn't get into the garbage. He doesn't climb up on tables. He doesn't get on nightstands or coffee tables. He knows his boundaries. He knows what's his. You know, we feed him in the same location all the time. So he has a full run of the house. I really haven't had any issues with that. So my rules are, when guests come over, is to not to acknowledge Major until he's in a calm, submissive state. So once he calms down, then I'll let them go ahead and greet Major. Major's rules are, you know, not to jump on people, give people their space. He's a very friendly dog, so all he wants to do is really please and be a friendly dog. He has a great temperament with other dogs. He does very well. I'm not sure if it's because he's a show dog and he's been around the ring and been around hundreds and thousands of dogs. I have no problem when I walk him, when sometimes we'll run across a stray dog or a loose dog that's gotten out of the yard. He's very friendly. It doesn't matter what type of size dog it is. I haven't found any drawbacks with the dog. I don't know if I just got a great dog. I mean, I love Major. He's my little man, my little boy. I mean, we do everything together. I haven't had any issues when it comes to training. He's a very smart dog. He wants to please. Yeah, I can't think of one drawback. So I got Major from a breeder here locally in Southern California, from Adorable Kennels. Lorene is the breeder. She's done a great job with breeding dogs. She has many champions, AKC Purple Ribbon champions. And as you can see in the temperament of the dog, it goes a long way when you find a reputable breeder.